Good morning, students. Today we will learn sex determination. There are different types of sex determination in different organisms, but in most of the organisms, sex determination is chromosomal based. Chromosomes are responsible for the sex determination, also called genetic basis of sex determination. But in some organisms there is also environment also is responsible for the sex determination. So there is the environmental basis of sex determination, but in our chapter we will learn actually the chromosomal basis or genetic basis of sex determination. Actually, Henking, it is the name of a scientist, Henking, in 1891, he was working on the insects and he observed that a structure present in the nucleus and that passes from one cell to another during the spermatogenesis or during the formation of male gamete, that X body passes from generation to from one cell to another cell. He called that structure is the X body, but he could not explain the significance of that body. So later on, other scientists also started to work on the insects, and they also observed that this X body of Henking present in the 50% male gamete or 50% sperm, and in 50% there is no that X body, while all the eggs present that X body. So later on the scientist called that X body is the X chromosome, and they said that this X chromosome is actually responsible for the sex determination. They said that all the eggs contain that X chromosome, while 50% sperm has that X chromosome, 50% do not have that X chromosome, and they observed that when the egg is fertilized by the X containing sperm, it develops into the female, and when the egg is fertilized by the sperm that do not have the X chromosome, that develop into the male. So such kind of sex determination is called XO, X naught or X0, means the only one X chromosome present. So X naught type of sex determination in the most of the insects. For example, now we will talk, there are two types of sex determination. Here I am going to talk. One is the male heterogamety and another one is the female heterogamety. In most of the organisms, male produces two different types of gametes. So that type of sex determination is called the male heterogamety, while in some organisms, female produces two types of gametes, two types of egg or two types of gametes. So this is called the female heterogamety. So this is the two types of condition that observed by the scientist in the sex determination. First we will talk the male heterogamety, means the male produces two types of gametes. First example is the XX and X naught type of sex determination. XX is the sex chromosome of the female and this X naught is the sex chromosome of male. Means in the female there is the pair of X chromosome or sex chromosomes, while in the male there is only one sex chromosome, that is the X. So for example, in the cockroach, in the grasshopper, this type of condition found in the grasshopper. Suppose this is the female having the sex chromosome, that is the XX in the pair. Beside autosomes, there are two types of chromosomes found in the body, that is the sex chromosome and the autosomes. So beside this XX in the female sex chromosomes, there is also autosomes. Likewise in the male, there is the only one sex chromosome, that is the X. there is no another pair, there another partner of the sex chromosome. There is no. So in the female only one type of gamete will produce, means all the egg will contain the X chromosome, while the male produces two types of gametes. 50% sperm or 50% male gamete contain the X chromosome, while in the 50% there is no X chromosome, there is no sex chromosome. Now when this egg is fertilized by this X containing sperm or male gamete, it develops into the female, while this female gamete or egg is fertilized by this gamete having no X chromosome, the condition is X naught, and that develop into the male. It means there is the number of chromosomes are different in this male and female. In female there is the one chromosome is more, while in the male there is the one chromosome less. See, in many insects like cockroach, grasshopper, this type of sex determination found, that is called the X naught type, X0 type of sex determination, in which male produces two types of gametes. This is the male heterogamety. Likewise, in the another condition now we will take, that is the XY type of sex determination. This is the another type that found in the mammals like man also. Certain insects like Drosophila is also insect. Drosophila melanogaster is called the fruit fly. So in these animals, female contain the pair of sex chromosomes beside autosomes, that is the XX, and the male contain two types of sex chromosomes, that is represented by X and Y, because this is the homomorphic sex chromosome, this is the heteromorphic, because Y is generally small, or in the Drosophila it is hook shaped, ऐसे hook की तरह होता है. So this is heteromorphic sex chromosomes, and this one is the homomorphic sex chromosomes. So female produces only one type of gamete. It means the female is homogametic, means produces only one type of gamete that contain X chromosome, means all eggs contain the X chromosome, while male produces two types of gametes. 50% contain X chromosome, 50% contain Y chromosome. So this male shows the heterogamety, means two types of gametes produced. So this is the male heterogamety. So male produces two types of gametes, while in both conditions female produces only one type of gametes that contain X chromosome, means the females are homogametic while males are heterogametic. In this condition there is only single X chromosome, there is no their partner sex chromosome, while in this condition there is the two sex chromosome in the male, that is the X and Y, and it produces two types of gametes. This type of condition, this male heterogametic, found in the Drosophila, that we learned in the Morgan's experiment also. Likewise in the man, the other mammals also, this type of male heterogamety found. So if the all egg contain X chromosome, so if the egg is fertilized by the X containing a sperm or male gamete, it develop into the female, while if this egg is fertilized by the Y containing a sperm or male gamete, it develop into the male. So this is the two conditions we learned here about the sex determination, that is called the male heterogamety, means male produces two types of gametes. Now we will talk the now we will talk the female heterogamety, means the female produces two different types of gametes, that is the female heterogamety. One condition is ZW type. So ZZ means that this is the male that having the similar sex chromosome, that is represented or denoted by the Z, and the female contain the two types of sex chromosome, that is called the Z and W. Example, birds, some butterflies, not all butterflies, some fishes also, this kind of sex determination found, in which female contain the two types of sex chromosomes. For the convenience or to avoid the confusion, because here we are using the XX and XY, so that's why to avoid this confusion we are using the different symbol, that is the ZZ and ZW. The ZW is actually female and this ZZ is the male. So suppose this is the male having a pair of sex chromosome that is represented by ZZ. It produces only one type of male gamete or sperm, because all male gametes contain the Z chromosome. So male are homogametic, while the female contain two types of sex chromosome that is represented by Z and W, and it produces two types of gamete, means the females are heterogametic. In birds, in some butterflies, in some fishes, the female produces two types of gametes, that is the Z and W, means the 50% egg contain Z chromosome and 50% egg contain the W, this chromosome. So if this male gamete now fuses with this female gamete Z, it develop into the male ZZ, and if this male gamete fertilizes with this female gamete W, it develop into the female. So this is the another condition of sex determination that shows female heterogameity. Likewise in some insects, like in some moth also, there is the Z not type of sex determination found in some moths. Moths are also insects, in which the female contain only one sex chromosome. There is no counterpart, there is no partner chromosome, that is the knot. Means in this condition also female produces two types of egg, 50% contain Z chromosome and 50% have no Z chromosome or no sex chromosome. So in that condition also sex determination occurs in some moths. ये male हो गया, this is the female. Now we talk the another condition, that is the another condition of sex determination, that is called haploid diploid type of sex determination. Haploid diploid mechanism of sex determination. In this condition we learn male heterogameity and female heterogameity conditions. Now we are going to learn this another kind of sex determination, that is called the haploid diploid mechanism of sex chromosome. In this haploid diploid mechanism, unfertilized egg develops into male and a fertilized egg develops into a female. So female is diploid and the male is haploid. 2n and n we can represent. So in some organisms, like in honeybee, here we are learning about the example of honeybee. So in honeybee, sex determination mechanism is called the haploid diploid type of sex determination mechanism, because unfertilized egg develop into male and the male is haploid, while the fertilized egg develop into female and female is diploid. So in the diploid condition it is female and in haploid condition it is male. So that kind of sex determination that found in honeybee is called the haploid diploid type of sex determination. Suppose this is the male honeybee, this one is the female honeybee. Male honeybee are haploid having the 16 chromosomes. Female honeybees are the diploid having 32 chromosomes. This is the haploid condition, this is diploid condition. In haploid condition there is the 16 chromosomes, in diploid condition there is the 32 chromosomes. Now because males are haploid and having 16 chromosomes, so they produce the sperm or male gamete by mitosis cell division, because they are already haploid. Meiosis only occurs in the diploid cell to produce the haploid gametes. So while this male honeybee are developed without fertilization of egg, so they are always haploid. So in this condition the gametes or male